10 years ago, my life looked very different. It was filled with things. Things I thought I needed, things I thought would make me happy. When I first discovered minimalism, I thought it was all about getting rid of those things. I went through my closets, my drawers, and my garage, asking myself a simple question for each item. Does this add value to my life? Most of the time, the answer was no. So I began to let go, creating space, not just in my home, but in my mind. It felt like shedding a heavy weight I didn't even know I was carrying. But as the piles of donations grew and the empty spaces in my home expanded, I realized something profound. Minimalism wasn't actually about the stuff at all. It was about shifting my focus away from consumerism and toward the things that genuinely matter. This journey is a personal one, and what minimalism means to me is simple. It is a tool. I have a statement that I look at every single day. Less things to maintain, put away, keep clean. Less obligations on my time, my wallet, my mental health. Simple, not easy. This daily reminder keeps me grounded. It reinforces the idea that by having less, I am actually gaining more. More time, more freedom, and more mental clarity to pursue a life aligned with my deepest values. When I started this journey as a senior in high school, my version of minimalism was quite different from what it is today. Back then, living with my parents, it was about managing my own small corner of the world. It was about the clothes in my closet and the books on my shelf. But life doesn't stand still, and neither does minimalism. As I moved out, went to college, got married, and navigated different careers, my needs changed. One of the biggest fears people have when they consider minimalism is the fear of regret. What if I get rid of something and need it later? I can tell you that over the past decade, I have let go of hundreds, if not thousands, of items. The number of things I have regretted discarding is less than 5. And honestly, I cannot even remember most of the other things I let go of. They have simply faded from my memory. For those items that hold sentimental value but serve no functional purpose, I have found a powerful solution: digitization. A photograph of a sentimental object can be just as effective at sparking a memory as the object itself. I have scanned old letters, ticket stubs, childhood drawings. This way I retain the memory, the feeling and the story associated with the item, but I don't have to dedicate physical space to storing it. It allows me to honor my past without letting it clutter my present. This adaptability is what makes minimalism a sustainable practice. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. The things I need in my life today as a married man are different from what I needed as a single college student. My life will continue to evolve, and so will my practice of minimalism. It will be interesting to see how my needs change if I have children or move to a new city. The key is to remain intentional and to regularly reassess what is truly adding value, ensuring that your possessions serve your current life, not a life you once lived. Like a plant growing through seasons, minimalism adapts and flourishes when we tend to it with intention and care. After 10 years, I no longer wake up every morning and think, I'm a minimalist, so I must do X, Y, and Z. The philosophy has become so ingrained it is now my default setting, not a conscious effort anymore, simply how I approach the world. When I consider a purchase, my mind weighs utility and value against cost, money, time, energy to maintain. Minimalism is a tool, not a religion. No strict rules, no need to convert others. I've seen people treat it like a rigid doctrine. Do's, don'ts. This misses the point entirely. Minimalism serves you, clears distractions so you can focus on what matters. It's a means to an end, an intentional, fulfilling life. If it stops serving you, modify or set it aside. Avoid competitive minimalism. It's not about the least stuff. It's about the right amount for you. One person, 100 items. Another, 1,000 items. It's a personal journey. Don't compare. Everyone can gain value, but not everyone is ready, and that's okay. Ultimately, this mental shift is about reclaiming your attention. In a world that is constantly trying to sell you something, minimalism provides a powerful defense. It teaches you to find contentment with what you have and to be deliberate about what you allow into your life. The quiet confidence of controlling your choices rather than being swayed by ads and trends is one of the greatest benefits. A quiet rebellion against the noise of consumer culture, leading to a calmer, more centered mind. A common question I receive is about relationships. Do you need to have a partner who is also a minimalist? The answer is a clear and simple no. I'm not married to a minimalist, and our life together is wonderful. My wife Abby has been with me since the early days. For her, stuff does not create the same sense of stress or chaos that it does for me. She is by no means a hoarder, but she simply prefers to have more things around than I do. We have built a life together that is a compromise between her preferences and mine. This leads to another important lesson. Memories live in your mind, not on a shelf. After my grandfather passed away, I was given his guitar. He had taught me how to play, and at first I was thrilled to have this piece of him. But over time, I realized that the guitar itself was not what mattered. The important thing was the memories we shared playing music together. I found that any guitar, not just his, would make me think of him. The memories were inside me, not inside the object. Letting go of the guitar did not mean I was letting go of him. This understanding is liberating. It frees you from the obligation to be a curator of a museum of your own past. Your life is not defined by the souvenirs you have collected along the way. Your experiences, your relationships, the person you have become are what truly matter. While minimalism has brought immense value to my life, there is such a thing as having too few possessions. This is not about a specific number, it's about function and convenience. When I moved out on my own, I thought owning only 2 forks, 2 knives, 2 spoons was a good idea. I quickly realized it was a mistake. A full set of silverware actually simplified my life. It cut down dishwashing and made me more hospitable. Minimalism is simple but not easy. Going against consumerism creates friction. It takes quiet strength to stay true. 10 years taught me living intentionally as continuous practice. It's a simple path that requires dedication. I will gladly continue it for the next 10 years and beyond.